Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today it is the 1st of April. It's Wednesday and I want to go through the day and recap my trades. So first, coming into the day, I was bearish basically. Very similar to yesterday where we have a lot of liquidity built up. We have through the open unmanipulated HLO and all of these stacked lows. So I was bearish and I wanted to see us manipulate higher to then be able to catch a short. We do manipulate higher here into the C of the 30-minute RB here, but it was close to open and I've not had the best hit rate with these trades that are very close to open, so I decided to fade this one. Probably could have gotten some nice partials off on this trade, but I did not take that one. So then here into the trades I did take. I took 5 trades. I need to work on some things which I'll go through, what I'm doing wrong and what I continue doing wrong. So here, this first one, I had this zone I really liked. We had edged it here and I saw this as generated liquidity. 10 a.m. basically just shopped. We have a data low here because there was 10 a.m. news, and then I see this as manipulation higher. We have all of this nice liquidity. Here I have a zone. It's a sys level, a Trinity block, 15-minute CE of the wick, 6-2 of the range. I really like this zone and I'm not mad about this trade. Probably could have had a little smaller stop loss, but I want to give it some room if we wanted to re-sweep here, because I entered before we created this high. So as you will see here, I trailed to that high. So I probably could have sized harder on this one. But I'm not mad about this loss. It was a good trade in my opinion. So yeah, it goes stop loss. And here, this next one, this was pretty close to, oh yeah, I had just gone and stopped out and I saw we tapped 7-9 and the CE of this RB and created a 1-minute RB from it. And this is also like not the worst trade. It's just the conditions aren't good enough to take these mid setups, which I need to recognize and stop taking these. And as you can see, I'm risking very light because I'm confident in the draw lower. However, I'm not too confident in the trades, so it's not FOMO entries, but I'm just entering basically just to enter, or like I do think we're gonna go down, but I'm not too confident it's from this level, so I need to just have patience and wait for the level I know I have very high confidence is gonna work. Also, should have gotten a better entry, should have got an entry like right here. But yeah, this one hits stop loss as well. Want to give it some room because this didn't tap CE. So if we want to sweep this high and then go down, I wanted to give it some room. However, I got stopped out. Still an okay trade. Here comes a trade that I very much should have avoided, because once we displace over here, it's very clear that we want higher, and this is generated liquidity. This high is not protected. NQ is stronger, so we're gonna sweep this and create SMT. So I should not be trying to short anymore before this high gets taken. So this is a very bad short, and as you can see, I'm risking very light here, like 2 contracts. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. And my idea here was, if we break lower, I know we're gonna flush, so then I can just add more. That was basically my idea, and I guess that's valid, but the trade itself is not valid. I entered because this 3-minute closed very bearish and we showed good reaction, but other than that, not a good trade. No structure and stuff, and it's very clear we want higher and want to take out this high. I trail SL here, which this is a good trail as in my opinion. You'll see here, because we already tapped CE, we have no reason to go higher. I know that if we don't close below this bullish candle here and create a Trinity block, I know we're going higher. Because if we just come down rejecting this Trinity block and get a reaction up here, then we're gonna just continue this range up. I'm very certain. So here I trail. So this becomes a very small loss for me, because I know if this candle flips, then it's 100% SL, which was correct. Here, I mean, this trade isn't the worst. We did sweep this with SMTs, we tapped 7-9, we tapped our old cyst line. It's just the entry here that's very bad. I was waiting for some good close. I think we got a good close in the, what was it? Let me see. I think it was 5 minutes maybe. Come on. I'm not sure. Here again, I know that if we get support from this zone, we're gonna go up. So I basically do the same. I trail. We have already tapped CE. We shouldn't want to go higher if we find support here, because we have CE of 1 hour here, which we edge. I could see us going up there, so I want to trail and minimize my loss if we want to go up, and then just re-enter instead. But again, sizing too light. I should just, I mean, this isn't a bad trade, but I should have probably better entry. I should just have the patience to wait for CE here, get an entry here, then I could have been BE, or just have the patience to enter here. These are just so unnecessary losses which eat away at my wins, so I need to avoid these. So here I get stopped out, and here I re-enter. I'm happy with this re-entry. We come up, we tap the CE and my cyst level. We get good 1 minute rejection. This is basically what I want my trades to be. We have SMT here as well, and we come up here with some momentum. One problem here is my risk. I wanted to give it some room here, which is valid to not have it this high in case we want to resweep, because this isn't the cleanest CE touch. But this is like the trade I should have been waiting on and avoided all of these, because now I've taken a bunch of unnecessary losses. I should just have patience, wait for this, and size harder on this, like at least $180 risk. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just not confident at all in the PA, so which causes me to not want to risk and stuff, because I've shown I'm able to take a TP trades, but I also somehow always take a bunch of losses before. So yeah, that's basically why. And here I went BE early, because I know if we react after tapping this fair value gap here, and we come up above here, it's gonna 100% go higher. We're just gonna continue this. So here we need to quickly break below for us to be able to go down. And here I say we need flush, because I know we need to flush here, and otherwise we're just gonna continue it. And there, if we get a close below there, I'm confident. Here we have 15-minute gap, 30-minute gap, and should be in with more contracts. Here I see we get a SMT. We tap C of 15-minute FVG, and this should just distribute lower. So this partial like isn't the best. I took one off, and why I took one off is mainly just because I'm down on the day and I want to secure some, don't be as much down. That's basically to take some off. And yeah, here we just go up. I was here trailing first, as you can see here, because I basically just want to see us flush through. But then I realized this could be a mistake. It was the same mistake I made yesterday, trailing too hard. So I decided to hire it. And then I realized this also wasn't that great, because we have this cyst line which we could come up, tap, bam. So I decided to basically just go break even instead, to give it some room, because I've been making the mistake of trailing too hard and stuff. So I just want to give it some room. Unfortunately this time giving it room wasn't the move, and I got stopped out. So I got down 160 on the day, and basically this just all comes down to wrong doll. My doll was incorrect. We didn't want to go down. my doll was incorrect and we didn't want to go down, so that was basically just why. But I need to avoid these small unnecessary losses and just focus on the zones I'm very confident in and size heavy on those ones, and I will see much better results. Because if I hadn't, like, one of these trays is 100% valid, like this one or this one, so I could have taken right there. Okay, I took a 180 loss, let's say. I size good here, 180 loss. Then I fucking ignore all of this. I have the patience, and then I enter here. Now I'm only down 180, and I can size harder on this one. I can size for maybe have a little bit smaller SL. I can size in with 6 contracts, and then I can take 2 off here, and then I'm like up on the day instead, and my TP will be much better. So I really need to work on that to get to the point where I want to be. But yeah, that was the trade recap for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.